Y'all, it is so important at these times to keep your mind and body right. Okay, it's vital. If we want to stay alive, if we want to keep our red blood cells flowing oxygen, okay, that is vital for our respiratory, if I said that word right, health, okay, keeping healthy blood flowing through our bloodstream, okay, that is so important to break down the sugars that we're eating, okay, to break down through the cholesterol that comes from what we're eating. And cholesterol, may I remind you, comes from meat and animal products, so that is any type of animal, okay, including fish, but it's mainly land animals, okay, eggs, animal milk, all right, cheese, yogurts, butter made from milk, okay, all these things are creating cholesterol. All these things are adding fat into our bodies that we need to burn, okay? And in order to break it down, in order to not get things like diabetes, we need to be doing exercise and we need to be drinking water. Not only that, I mean, I'm not speaking like an expert, but I do my research. I have done my research. I haven't eaten meat in years. I do have them odd days, them off days, them once in a blue moon days that I might eat a little bit of chicken or, you know, a little bit of beef or a little bit of pork. But let me tell you now, 99% of the days in the year for over 2 years, I have not been eating meat, and I feel so much better for it. Now, I am not telling you what to do. I'm not saying change your diet today. I'm just saying if you're eating not even just meat, if you're eating a lot of sugary snacks, if you're eating a lot of crisps, chocolates, biscuits, cakes, okay, these ice cream, sweets, okay, these things are so detrimental to your health, okay? You can get protein from other things. You can get protein from nuts. You can get protein from seeds. You can get proteins. You can get vegan protein powders, but then again, you need to watch the amounts that you are using, okay? You can get protein from avocados. You can get protein from so many things, okay? We need to be putting iron into our bodies. We need to be eating spinach. We need to be eating kale, K-A-L-E, kale, okay? We need to be eating green leaves. We need to be eating green vegetables, and lettuce is mostly water, so lettuce does not count. Cucumber does not count unless you keep the skin on. We're not children anymore. We don't need to be shaving off the skin of our cucumbers. It has no nutritional value otherwise, okay? We need to be putting vitamin C into our body. Now, I have not read anything before I'm speaking to you. These are things that I know. I've done a nutrition course. Not only that, I do my research. Not only that, I care about my health. So the things that I put into my body, I want to make sure that these things are giving my body fuel, giving my body life. Okay, good for my blood, good for my skin, good for my organs, good for my respiratory system, okay, good for my digestion, and most importantly, what we need in the world right now, good for our immune system. We need to be able to make our bodies strong so that we can fight disease, we can fight virus, we can fight anything attacking our cells, anything attacking our body, wanting to break it down. We need to build a wall, okay? So living a healthy lifestyle, it's not a cliche thing that you need to be doing is far from cliche. Let me tell you, something is vital. It will save your life. It's time to take control, okay? When you build a wall, when you build an army in your body, it is ready to fight. You can block things that are trying to come into you, and you can attack them. They want to attack you. You need to attack them, okay? You need to fight it. You need to be ready. You need to get your armor, okay? And your body will thank you for it. Your long life ahead of you, your future will thank you for it. Your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, etc., 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 okay? It's time to start breaking these generational things that we have got passed down to us. And at the end of the day, a lot of us were actually brought up healthy on a healthy diet, but we don't know, we still are not getting the information that we don't need certain things that they have said to us that you need in the food chart, in the food pyramid, okay? We don't need a lot of these things, okay? So I'm not going to preach to y'all, but I just want y'all to do your research, okay? Watch a documentary on Netflix called What the Health. And after that, there'll be suggested documentaries to do with your health as well that I suggest you do watch, okay? YouTube, the information's there. Google, it does filter, but the information is there if you dig a little deep enough, okay? You don't have to read books, you don't have to buy books to find this information. You've got your phones. For a few hours, just get off of Insta, sign out of Snapchat, sign out of Twitter, you know, sign out of Facebook, and go and do some research to ultimately save your life and ultimately start making these changes to your life. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect, okay? I have snacks in my cupboard. I have my favourite biscuits stocked up at the moment in my cupboard. But do I eat a packet every day? No, I go days without eating a packet of them, okay? They're for treats, okay? And I might have an off day and have 5 packets, but then the next 5 days, okay, I don't eat any of it. Okay, stock up your fridges and freezers with fruit and veg, okay? You might think, oh, it doesn't keep, I'm not going to buy that much. Buy frozen veg, buy frozen vegetables. It keeps the nutrients in for longer anyway because it comes straight from the ground, straight from the tree. They wash it, package it, and they freeze it, okay? That keeps the nutrients in longer, okay? You know, make soups, make stews, and add these ingredients in, okay? Eat good pulses, brown rice, quinoa, okay? Couscous is healthier than white rice. White food produces mucus, and when mucus comes out, okay, that phlegm, that nasty greeny yellowy phlegm that you just want to cough out of your mouth, yeah, because it is disgusting to keep in your throat and you need to get it out. That's what builds up from sugary foods. And sugar is not just sugary snacks. It's white bread, white rice, white pasta. You can switch to brown pasta. And I'm not saying you need to switch everything today. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying keep it in mind. Keep it in mind why your body reacts like this. Why do you sit on the toilet for ages and you cannot get the poop them out of your bottom? Yeah? Why do you most mornings cough out the nasty phlegm into your sink? Okay? Why do you feel sick every time you brush your teeth? Okay? Why do you get out of breath when you're fit and healthy, or you look fit and healthy? Maybe you're not fit and healthy inside. Okay, these are the things that we need to start concentrating on. Now, I'm not some health and fitness guru, certainly not, and I'm not here advocating myself as one. So don't get in your feelings about this message that I'm sending to you. I'm speaking now, okay, because it's coming from my heart. It's coming out naturally. I put the camera on and all I knew is that I wanted to send a message, okay, to people to just start looking after themselves, because what's going on in the world right now is such an ultimate thing that it's like we need to stop. We need to look at ourselves. We need to look at our lives, okay? Our lives clearly are not 100% in our hands, and we need to take back control, okay? The information that we've been given on how to live a healthy lifestyle has not been 100% correct, okay? And the answers don't just come from the outside sources. The answers should come from our intuition. They should come from our gut feelings. They should come from our conscious, okay? Be conscious, be aware. Don't just soak in information and take it, okay? We need to move and elevate, and we need to get into it, get in tune, okay? Let me tell y'all something before I go. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Don't be scared. Don't be scared of what's going on right now, okay? Don't think you don't have control over your own bodies, because you do, okay? I strongly believe, and you need to strongly believe, because what I'm speaking right now is all facts. It's not fiction, it's facts. And like I said, if you don't believe me, do your research. Most of you, a lot of you do know this, but you're just not putting it into action, okay? And being in our houses and being stuck, okay, because we have to be in isolation, okay, this makes us forget. This makes us put things to the back of our minds that we already know. But you need to push it to the forefront, okay? You need to push it to the forefront of your mind, and you need to wake up every day knowing that you're going to survive, okay? You're going to survive whatever is going on around you. And physically, because I'm talking about physically now, okay, mentally is another conversation, but physically, how you are going to 1,000,000,000% not get ill, not get sick, not catch anything, okay, is drink plenty of water, H2O, okay, bottle water, filter water, okay. Do not, you can boil water from your tap, you can let it cool down, and you can make it cold in the fridge. I highly suggest to not drink tap water, okay? It is not filtered properly, it has gone through drains that has mixed with the drains that also drain out your bath water, your sink in your bathroom water, that God knows what goes down that, okay, and also your toilet water. It mixes with all that. It does not filter properly, okay. It has particles that we don't know that's in there, okay, and it is not clean. So try to drink clean water, not tap water, all right. Exercise, okay. I'm not saying you need to be like one of them gym bunnies. Obviously we can't go gym right now, but you don't need to be like, oh, I'm gonna go for an hour exercise, a 2-hour exercise, and you don't need to bang it out. You don't need to do all the weights. You don't need to do anything that your body physically can't do. Just try to push yourself as much as possible, okay? Even if it's for 15 minutes, even if it's for half an hour, even if it's up to an hour, if you can push yourself to an hour, you don't need to do more than that at the end of the day. As long as you're producing oxygen into your body, okay, you're breathing, okay, properly, as long as you are stretching your body, as long as you are warming your muscles up, okay, as long as you are just moving and getting your bodies right, so your internal, your muscles, your respiratory system, you're getting oxygen into you, okay, and you are moving about and you're not being idle all the time, that is what is really going to help you. Next, eat a healthy diet, but eat the diet that suits you, okay? It will be different for everyone, but let me tell you something. As long as you're getting plenty of fruit, vegetables, healthy pulses, okay, in there, then you gonna be alright. You gonna be alright, okay? And don't eat when you're not hungry. Don't eat when you're bored, okay? Really recognize when you're hungry or not. And a really good way to do that is to go on a little fast, okay? I'm not saying deprive your body and don't eat anything all day, but try to not eat for most of the day. Take one day and don't eat for the most of the day and just eat dinner, okay? And then you will start to notice that your body didn't need all of them calories that you usually consume, all of them unhealthy snacks, okay? Big up breakfast, okay? Munching your lunch and then munching up the snacks. You really didn't need all that. And then your body can then determine, okay, when it really needs to eat. And it will tell you when it really needs to eat. Only eat when your stomach needs food in it. Only eat when you feel hungry, okay? Don't eat unnecessary snacks. If you feel like a snack, have fruit, have crackers, have Rivitas, healthy crackers, okay, with whole grains in it, all right? And try not to add butter to it, all right? You can add stuff to it, you can add cheese, but try to minimize it. And if you are going to eat animal products, like I just said, just try to minimalize it, okay? Try to cut it down, because sometimes you really don't need it, all right? Try your best to cut down on caffeine, okay? Coffee, normal bag tea, okay? You can switch to herbal teas, chamomile tea, okay? Peppermint tea, green tea, lemon and ginger tea. There's so many teas out there. There's teas that are made from berries, all right? Stop drinking coffee, you don't need it. Stop drinking sugary drinks. The sugar content is so high, it is not good for your bloodstream at all, okay? Try to drink water most of the time, or herbal teas. Or if you do have coffee, don't have loads of cups a day, have one a day, or have one every other day. You don't need to stop having these things that you need to switch, okay? But you can just cut down, you can just have less of it and try to make healthy alternatives, make that the forefront of what you're going to consume. And last but not least of what I can think of is try to eliminate drugs, and I mean legal drugs that we're consuming, alcohol and tobacco, okay? Some of us smoke, and I might be one of them, but try to cut down, all right? And when we're doing these healthy habits, exercise and healthy eating, our bodies actually say no to it. Like you can have a cigarette and it tastes different. You can have a glass of wine and your mind's saying, why am I drinking that? Why am I drinking that for? On the tongue, you can taste that it's something not meant to be consumed into you, all right? We can all have our off days. We can all have them weekends where we have a little bit of fun and we have a bit of tobacco and we have a bit of alcohol, okay? And these habits, they do die hard. They do die hard if it's a habit that, you know, that you've been having for a long time. But all I'm saying is that try to cut it down, because eventually you can get it to zero. Eventually you can stop it. It's not going to happen overnight, but you know, just really try to cut down, because you are really putting chemicals in your body that are lowering your immune system, okay? And you are putting chemicals in your body that are altering your cells and are altering your mind, and your mind needs to be right. Your mind needs to be ticking properly. Your mind needs to be alert, okay? Because when our minds are not alert, we're gonna get messages like these ones that I'm presenting to you right now, and we're gonna switch off and we're gonna go, that's a load of bull. Oh, you know, that's a load of that's too much information. I don't need to do all that, blah, blah, blah. But let me tell you something, when you start eating healthy, when you start doing exercise, when you start cutting down on substances, when you start drinking more water, when you start looking after your overall health, okay, in general, by doing all of these things and doing them to the best of your ability, you will take messages like these and you will appreciate them and you will want to spread them yourself, because you will see the effects of it. Now, listen, I'm not perfect. I'm not an expert speaking here, quote unquote expert, because what really is an expert really these days, okay? You don't need qualifications to know all this, okay? I'm not trying to be your teacher, I'm trying to be your friend. I'm trying to look out for my fellow human beings, all right, because I care, and I genuinely care from the bottom of my heart. So take this message however you want, but just know that I'm sending love and abundant blessings to you all.